Hello to the universe. I'm landscape. Let me say that again. I'm landscape. And I'm here to spread the message of joyfulness, of togetherness, of everythingness, because I'm landscape. And so let me back up a little bit and tell why I'm here in this beautiful place with a beautiful river and a beautiful location, and talk to everyone, talk to the world just for a moment. So before I was a lawyer downtown. I had a skyrise. I was living the fast life. And then one day I was looking down upon the street, and I saw my spouse get in this van with her pot dealer. And for a moment I was disappointed and depressed, but then I got over it and I'm going to change who I am. I'm going to become somebody else. And so I sold all my stuff on Craigslist, and I got a little backpack, put some beef jerky in the bag, and got my bike, and I started traveling the world. The country, I should say. I went from Minnesota to Wisconsin to North Dakota to South Dakota, back up to North Dakota, back down to South Dakota, and eventually ended up in California. And I was on this pier, and it was midnight, and I was laying on the pier looking up at the stars, and suddenly this dolphin flies up through the air and lands with a thud on the pier. And it's laying next to me, and we're looking up at the stars together, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. We fall asleep together looking up at those stars. But when I wake up, I'm not on that pier anymore. I'm on this ashram in India, on this bed with 5 naked women, and we're just there together, peacefully laying there. And suddenly, this hippo walks into the room, this hippopotamus, and he speaks to me in my mind, or maybe he spoke out loud, I don't remember, but it was amazing. And he spoke these principles that I'm going to tell the world today, and they changed my life, and I became landscape. And so, principle number 1 is a blip is just a blip. And so, wait, the universe is speaking to me. It's telling me that I need a debate partner, because I need to show the world that this movement is all powerful, and by debating this other character, we will show that. Here. He's here. She delivered. The universe delivered.
Embele, my brother. Embele. My name is France. Wait a minute. Did you just say she?
I said she.
Okay. You said the universe is a she?
I said that the power of the hippo is all knowing, and
okay. We will just skip past that for right now. But Embele, my brother.
Embele.
Embole.
Ambole. Ambole, Francis.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's good to be here. I was just walking through the woods,
yeah,
and I felt a gust of wind push against my back and led me right here to this beautiful, beautiful table.
Yes. You know, because like the movement says, a blip is just a blip. One little blip is just a blip. But if you have a lot of blips, those blips become a big blip, and then that's a bigger blip. You know?
I don't know. That is kind of silly. A blip is a blip?
A blip is just, it's just a blip.
I've always said a dot is the focal point. The dot is a dot, and it's the focal point of life that one can focus on and learn the truth.
It feels like Francis is copying my principle and just saying it in different words. I don't feel like that you're being unique with that.
If I was copying, I would say something stupid like you did. Like a blip is a blip. But I didn't.
I'm gonna get inside my body right now and become one with my body, because I'm a little annoyed with Francis. Okay, that's better.
Feel better?
Yeah, I feel better. I do. I feel much better. Principle number 2 of the movement is the hippo is all powerful, and the hippo is a symbol of everything, and the hippo has a direct line to landscape, to me. We speak to each other. You understand?
You feeble-minded fool. A camel is the celebration of life. A camel holds all it needs to live. And much like the camel, we hold what we need to live. Like a camel holds water, we hold the essence of life. But we just have to learn how to tap into it.
Let me have a sip of wine for a second. Again, Francis, camel is a hippo's ugly stepchild. That's what a camel is. So how can that be the movement center if it's just an ugly stepchild to
First of all,
the all-powerful hippo?
A camel's from the Middle East. A hippo's from Africa. So they're not related.
They're not. No. They could be a stepchild.
Oh yeah, maybe a stepchild.
Because they don't have to be. If you're a step, you're not officially related.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you got to think about the stepchild element too. Same.
You know what?
Same
You're
mom.
Right. You're right.
But different dad.
Okay.
You know.
I'll review that. I'll come back to it.
Okay. And so, I did.
Embelé.
As people that have listened to the podcast of Landscape, we're making a video because we need to spread the message. I had one follower, Beth, and she was great, and she was going to spread the message.
You know what? I was at a restaurant last night. My waitress is named Beth.
Yeah?
She got fired.
Beth had been fired many times, but that's why she joined the movement.
I wonder if that was her.
The power of the peyote took over, and she no longer is part of the movement. So I'm here today to spread the message to a bigger audience, and that's why we're here in the woods talking, debating. Principle number 3. Number 3 is imperfection is perfection. Imperfection is perfection, Francis. You see how that means so much, yet it means so little?
I don't understand what that means. If something's imperfect, then it can't really be perfect. Now, I always say the beauty is actually ugly, and ugly is actually beautiful.
Like your shirt, for instance, is imperfect, yet...
No, I think it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I think it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it is pretty badass.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
But I always say ugliness is beauty, and beauty is ugliness.
I think I may agree with Francis there.
All right.
The first thing, sometimes when you debate another guru, you have to agree on one point.
Oh, I'm a guru? Thanks.
No, I take that back.
Thanks.
You are a lesser guru, but if I accept your point, but I feel like that doesn't make that any more. I can accept that because I'm all knowing, and I can say that you're right on that one point.
If you're all knowing, what did I have for breakfast?
You had coconut water, because coconut water is the essence of life. And with my movement, with Landscape's movement, you only can drink coconut water.
You got it right.
I know. I have never got anything wrong before, so why would that be today? Because I'm Landscape.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Landscape.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Yes. So, what is your story, Francis?
Well, you say
you
say coconut water. All we drink is vodka and distilled water.
Let me get in my pose. Okay, go ahead.
We drink vodka and distilled water because that purifies the mind and makes the girls' clothes come off a little easier. And in my tribe, we're way into nudity. No pubic hair, just smooth bodies.
That's stolen directly from the Landscape book of Landscape. Is that nudity? The final destination will be a naked place where everybody's naked. We're all swimming in the river together.
That would be nice.
And once all our uniforms will be taken off, and we'll be there just swimming towards destiny. That's where we're going together. And it feels like you've stolen that again from the book of Landscape. And it's okay. It's okay, but you have to admit...
It kind of seems like you stole stuff from the book of Francis.
The book of Francis is not a book. It's
not.
It's a pamphlet.
It's not a book right now per se.
3 pages. How can that be a book? It's a pamphlet.
It's in the works. I sent it to a publication company. Okay, well, I haven't sent it to a publication company. I looked up some publication companies. Well, I looked up one.
Yes.
It wasn't really a publication company. It was a construction website, but same thing.
Feels like a little bit
So
of
it's going to be a book.
someday.
It's going to be a book.
Someday. Hi, I'm Landscape, and Francis the Fake was annoying me, so I had to get away from the table and calm down and do a little self-reflection and do a little body scan. So let me do that with everybody right now because it's very important to get inside ourselves. So, first feel the inside of your head. Now feel your neck. Now feel the energy go to your shoulder blades, down your torso, to your buttocks, down your legs to your feet, and feel that flow. Feel that flow. Feel that calmness wash away. Feel that Francis wash away from you. Yes, I feel better now. I do. Much better.
Now, I, on the other hand, have gotten very annoyed with Brother Landscape. So to me and my followers, calisthenics and physical education is very important. So right now I'm going to demonstrate a few of those. My favorites are toe touches. Start off with a little toe touch action. Yeah, feel the burn. I do this to look really sexy for the ladies. Over here. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, there we go. A little free squat. Oh, yeah. Feel the burn. Yep, feel it. Feel the burn. Yeah. And do a little toe touches. Well, if you can't get to the toes, it's not important to get to the toes. Just act like you get to the toes, and then that should be good. And then you'll turn up, cut, and buff for the ladies. I feel like Landscape, hanging out with him is kind of making him look like an idiot. So that's all right now, and I'm gonna go back over here and sit next to the goose.
Those were some very impressive.
I feel much better.
Very impressive exercises. I do say so myself.
Feel a lot better.
Very, very spiritual. I see that maybe you've engulfed a little bit of my spiritual. Please don't take Landscape's wine. That's very important to the movement that you don't steal Landscape's stuff. I was just starting to compliment your exercises, then you steal my wine out of my purple cup. Very disappointing. Very disappointing.
I think it's something.
I'm angry.
Sorry.
Landscape is angry. I need to do another body scan. I think I need something. I need to do something to get myself away from this spirit of anger, because no, anger is not part of the movement. And I don't know why you're bringing anger out of me.
Because you're an angry person.
No, I am peaceful. I am calm. I am Landscape.
Unlike you as a guru, a good guru at least, I always bring my prayer beads. So right now I'm gonna start with my prayer. Nope, you're still here. Talk.
So, I am here. I will be here forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, because
Nope, you're still here.
I am the center of this universe. And you may be part of the periphery of this universe.
Nope, you're still
but
here.
I am the center because I am
These don't work at all.
Landscape. And so, another important principle is to realize that
Are these in,
I am the most important. That's another principle, that I am the most important person in the movement, because
Nope,
I am the guru.
Still here.
And as soon as Francis realizes that, maybe that he can be part of this
I'm
movement.
trying to pray you away.
And he's trying to pray me away, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for
It's gonna work
you
this
to
way.
become more centered.
Nope, still here.
And then when you become more
I
centered,
swear
you'll
these
realize that I'm Landscape, and you're nobody.
Those don't work.
That's what you'll realize.
I still have the receipt on them though, so I'm gonna take them back to Home Goods.
You know, those prayer beads are fakes.
I think they
those
are.
Those are Chinese.
No, I
prayer
did get them at
beads.
TJ
You can
Maxx.
tell they're Chinese.
Yeah,
They're
I did get them at
those
TJ
are
Maxx.
not real prayer beads. And you would know that if you were a real guru.
Where's your prayer beads?
I am beyond prayer beads.
Mhm.
I was prayer beads 4 or 5 years ago, but now I'm
Before they were
before
cool.
they were hip. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now that they're hip, I don't need them.
Well, now that I obviously see they don't work, I don't need them either. And
Yeah.
when I wrap this around my arm, these little beads they pull the hair out of my arm. It makes them very, very uncomfortable. So I didn't really want to wear them
So
anyway.
you don't really want them anymore.
No, I really just wore them because I knew I was going to be here. So
That was a very, very deep philosophical statement about the prayer beads, because you just got rid of them. You have no.
Well, I'm gonna take them back.
Oh, you are going to take them home.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna take them back. I forgot the receipt.
Oh, you're taking them back to TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
I got it. This doesn't feel very spiritual right now, but it's okay.
I'm feeling
not everything
good.
is spiritual.
I'm feeling good.
Most things are, but not this. No. Not at all. Thank you very much. The power of the hippo is not about conflict. It's about closeness and commonality. And, I need to find something, Francis, that I like about you and what we have in common.
The power of the camel also believes in that. So I think we should just stop the crap and just come to a You know what? I didn't want to say this at first, okay, because I didn't really like you. But I really like your sunglasses.
I like your tie-dye fake glasses too.
Yeah, dude.
I do.
Dude, you know what? Because I wasn't really sure when I bought these.
I-
Because I was at Walmart and I tried on probably 10 or 13 different pairs of glasses before I got to this one.
I tried on like 15 or 20
Are you
tie-dye
kidding
glasses.
me?
It's amazing. We had the
And
same.
you got
the
a
same
great pair.
experience.
You got a great pair,
You
too.
have a fantastic pair of glasses, pair of eyes.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm not just saying that.
You promise?
I think that maybe we can be together on this
Yeah,
journey
maybe. I think we could
into
too.
the universe.
You look a little tense. Do you like thumbs or knucks?
I don't know. And I'm landscape, and I hope that we've gained some followers today, or at least somebody to make up for
At
Beth.
least not. I met a new buddy.
High five.